Hey kids, it's me again. Okay kids, here we go. This is part 5 of round 16. Second attempt with a new puller, a new big gnarly hammer. Sprayed it down with some WD a few times. Also used some stuff called CLR. CLR is abbreviated calcium lime rust. It was the only way I could get my front brake drums off. If you go back into the videos way back when I first got Johnny going, I spent 3 days trying to get that wheel off, that brake drum off over on that side. And I hit it with CLR and it was off in 20 minutes. I sprayed this one down and I was able to walk over after getting that one off, and this one came off. It wasn't wanting to come off too, but they rusted the drum to the hub because of all the salt water and stuff they use around here, salt on the roads. Bigger ratchet, 1/2-inch drive with a 1/2-inch drive socket to go on the outside. Do away with the broken swivel one. Had that thing a lot of years. So let's see what we can do with this bigger one now. Yeah, get her on there. Okay. Now we don't want to strip this new one. So now we're going to do this. That's a lot of dirt in the nose. We're going to keep playing with this thing, with this hammer. And I got another idea about something else here. Face full of stuff, man. We might strip this new one too. There's a good possibility of this. So instead of getting an eyeful, I'm coming up top. Yeah, might end up blocking you. Who knows? Maybe not. But I want to be able to see what I'm doing here. Well, this is turning out to be another fun one. So I think we're going to do something different here. Back it off. If it'll back off, it might not want to. Don't feel like it. So we're going to turn it to another spot, another direction. Pull it from another side. It's either stripped or it's moving. I think it's stripped. Oh, it's moving. It's moving, baby. Here it comes. Yeehaw! Means I can use the puller on another car. Because we ain't doing this one again. Look at that. Look at that. It came loose enough to do that. Look at that, baby. Pitman arm off, baby. Woohoo! Stuff out of the way. Okay, so there you go. You saw how it was done. You saw how the first one was done, but it's off. Look at that, baby. It should work. It's definitely got a taper to it. You can feel it, but it came off. And I would say CLR because that's what I'm feeling inside there. It's definitely wet all the way through. Yay. Hey kids, it's me again. You see nuts and washers. Okay, so we have taken the nuts and washers out of the rag joint. Now this was hooked up wrong. The shaft was supposed to be at this side of the rag. Actually, no. They got it all wrong here on this. Technically, they put the shaft a quarter turn off the shaft. But what I've noticed now is now that this is loose and things move around, they ain't supposed to move around. That is not supposed to be moving on that shaft. Now, what I'm not quite sure of is, I was spinning this, tires weren't going. Is the shaft stripped at this end and the internal of the box was fine? Who knows? But it's now going to be a parts box. Yay. Okay, I've taken the straps off of the steering wheel, and now we make the test to see if the shaft is turning. Because technically, if it was right here, like that, the shaft wouldn't be turning, just rotating, the whole shaft. So that's telling me that, we have a problem. I don't know if you can still be in the view. Yeah, you are. But if I hold the shaft and then I turn this one, it's rotating, but not the one in my left hand, the main output. It's gone inside. So we're doing the right thing. Hey kids, we're down to the last nut and bolt on the steering box. It's been fun trying to get wrenches into the back here. I got one now. This is the last one. Yay. Last nut, last washer. And that thing should come right off. See? What'd I tell you? Okay, kids. Shall we see if you can see why we do these? Because technically, I should be able to pull this box right off of here right now. I just have to push a couple of bolts back through. Steering box out in hand. Sweet. Steering box out. Now reassemble all clean parts. There we go, kids. Okay, kids. So this steering box that I just now took out had a major problem. It's a miracle that we were even able to drive it. Because this coupler is just spinning on the shaft. Right. So now I thought we'd done a test, but let's find out. One more time. We'll see if we can. Yeah, I think the inside's wasted, but I won't know until I get this totally taken apart here. Now there's these missing clips. See, this thing was hooked up in the wrong way. Definitely hooked up the wrong way. So yeah, we definitely got a problem here. But whether it's the clamp not being clamped enough, I don't know. Could be. That's exactly what it could be. Because until I can do something different here, there's a possibility that this thing is actually still good. Because it's spinning as I'm pulling up on this. We're not finding out that way. And I can tell you right now, the end of the shaft here, it might not want to torque again. That's possible. Where the big nut goes on, it might not want to. I think the box is good still. I think our problem was this coupler was doing this, just spinning. So, I might have a good box with a little bit of a problem on the threads for the end here. Now I'll go to pick it up and show you what I'm talking about. Those threads are a little chewed right there, and that's where the nut goes. It's actually the outer end of it, but I don't know if I'd be able to get a good bite on that again. But this is definitely spinning. So there we go. We got something else going on, but I got a good box that I can put on. So